be tricky. I mean, there's no one right answer, like, you know, because things can change at the press of a button. So we'll see how he navigates this matchup. It's really going to come down to how well he knows how to maybe even improvise when you've got 3 different characters like that. So
yeah, absolutely, and it does seem like, at least on paper, like this is a Pokemon trainer favorite matchup. Ivysaur especially just has so many tools.
Just think about Ivysaur keeping Luigi off stage, you know, like that down air is going to be tricky for him to navigate. GuyGuy is an expert, though, at mixing up his recovery. You know, Luigi can be hard to use off stage, but GuyGuy knows how to squeeze every last ounce of potential out of that recovery. So
absolutely, but still, also like just the sword fight, like the vines being swords and Luigi struggling with swords in general. Razor Leaf. I think Ivysaur is very difficult. I think Charizard is definitely a lot more in Luigi's favor, and Squirtle may be a lot more even. You've got a very small, fast character, so a little harder to combo, but is also a fastballer, so you get more off of it. Right, Luigi does very well against fastballers. Doesn't go for a 0-death attempt there at all, and just kind of Noku maybe looking to make GuyGuy pay for those early drop combos. So trying to see what we're going to find in this corner situation. Noku with his own overextension. GuyGuy just trying to take his own opportunity to kind of recur some of that lost value, but both just resetting to center stage, looking for any opportunity here. And the Nair up B, that's a Luigi kill confirmed since day number 1, and Noku's still getting caught by it.
Yeah, GuyGuy, not only does he know his 0-deaths, but he also knows all of his kill confirms, and he's great at fishing for them, as you just saw there.
Yeah.
Gonna do it though from Noku.
I don't.
Wow, he's deep.
Yeah, no, beautiful stuff. And just putting Luigi, like you can get back from there. You got the missile, but once you do, you still have to contend with Ivysaur. And so GuyGuy just saying, okay, you got it. Let's go next stop.
I mean, Ivysaur versus Luigi off stage just has to be a miserable time.
Yeah, and there we're seeing it again. The Nair coming out, and
that's all it takes, really. A well-placed Nair. Doesn't even need to go for the flashy down air stuff. So. But, you know, this can be evened out in just one grab, so we'll see.
Yep, and what I will say is we're seeing, I think, one of the struggles of also just Luigi, right? It's not his advantage state isn't necessarily the difficult part. Like, yes, he has very technical combos, but the buffered air dodge, oh no. Beautiful job by Noku, just being super aware of how that drag down would interact with Luigi's weight.
All 3 kills were just run off Nair, and Luigi is going to struggle. What do you do?
Yeah, Luigi is a character that it's very awkward to intercept his recovery, but if you're a character who can, it really shows how fragile it is. So beautiful stuff right there from Noku, and we're kind of just seeing that even though Luigi has all these combos, right, that he can get and is so scary on hit, winning neutral as this character can be hard.
It is, for sure. Like,
so,
Luigi's neutral is kind of bad. I mean, he has, like, a weird projectile and then the Zair as well to kind of mix things up.
The Zair is really, really strong.
But really his weakness is in his mobility. And, you know, Noku has 3 different ways to exploit that weakness. So.
Yep, and all 3 of those characters also are mobile, right? Charizard, very fast, has 2 jumps. Ivysaur, maybe the least mobile, but makes up for it with a very good zoning tools that
the disjoint's going to be a problem for Luigi, and also, the projectile as well. So good cleanup.
Yeah, right. GuyGuy's finding ways to make it happen, taking a quick first stop, and the grab up. The switch gonna get him get Noku out of the corner situation and the 0-death. Because GuyGuy was just a frame slow, looking for the combo extension here, and both these players scrapping, but that might actually have been an up B that GuyGuy just didn't go for there, and instead Noku getting out of it and finding another interaction.
Looked like he kind of wanted to go for the down air spike hitbox, bounce him off the platform, or do a tech chase situation there, but just didn't end up panning out.
Yep, no, and this is, sometimes you just have to. One of the things with Luigi is you have so many combo routes that sometimes it can be hard to commit, and sometimes it can be hard to just say, okay, I'm just going to go for this because I could, if I get 1 or 2 more hits, then I'm going to get a guaranteed kill instead of saying I'm going to pull the trigger because it's 90%.
Oh, boy.
But right now, this is right. We saw Noku do this earlier, too. He's so good at finding those up air chases, is making it happen like nobody's business, and just like that, it feels like Noku's just found all this momentum again.
Yeah, that was 64 clean % off of 1 up air, and GuyGuy definitely needed to find the kill there to hold on to this lead, because otherwise I feel like Noku could easily find a way to pull ahead.
Absolutely. Here now at 6%, Squirtle maybe just out of 0 to just range. The Zera attempt trying to come into a grab, but instead you've got a combo looking
Down
for the
air
dare.
would have ended it.
Yep. I think he maybe at that percent might have been able to, with a jump and Charizard's second jump, been able to get back, but doesn't have the opportunity. The tether cancel coming in, and just GuyGuy really just leveled up, finding a way to cover every opportunity. It just feels like he knows what Noku's going to do next.
I feel like this is a game where we actually get to see GuyGuy play. Because don't forget that, wow, awkward situation for Noku to be in, but GuyGuy cleaning that one up. Yeah, like that game we legitimately got to see him play for the first time. Because remember, game 1, it was just Noku goes off stage 3 times and presses A the game, and it worked out for him. But GuyGuy managed to avoid being put into disadvantage that game a lot better, and when he was off stage, dodging those interceptions. So good stuff from GuyGuy for making some adaptations, playing more on stage where he feels more comfortable, and Noku now has to be the one to make some adaptations.
Yep, and I think it makes sense seeing that we're going to go to small battlefield here, because as good as it can be to not be able to go underneath the stage, right, to have that wall, and as awkward as that can make it for Luigi, right, after costing Noku that last game, you know, getting rid of that, making the space to fight on a little bit smaller, forcing Luigi to kind of not have the breathing room to just reset and slow down the pace of the game. Definitely what Noku's looking for here, trying to make it, I believe, out of Pool's winner's side, and the 0 to death, not how you want to start it off.
I'm surprised that was actually able to pick up the kill. I feel like he needed one more rep, but I guess not. And wow, here's another rep all on its own. 90%. It's been 20 seconds, and Noku's almost down 2 clean stocks.
Yeah, and this is like Luigi, right? And as we were saying about Noku earlier, he's a player who, when he's in his flow, when he gets his chart, right, he's going to make stuff happen. He's very efficient, but Luigi doesn't give you opportunities, because if he gets good hits, then your stock's gone. You take 100%.
Yeah, if you're in hits on the whole game, how are you supposed to do your game plan?
Exactly, and
doesn't
now,
matter how
though,
good that game plan is.
he's got to find an edge guard, and somehow GuyGuy found his way out of that situation.
Wow, and there's a kill confirmed. GuyGuy now up 2 full stocks. This one's a fast one, folks. It's been less than a minute, and Noku already on his last stock, potentially for his winner's side career here.
Yeah, and this would be our second upset in a row here in Wave B pools. This would have huge implications for the rest of the bracket. And
GuyGuy playing with so much confidence right now. Noku just being pushed off stage, 50% now.
Yep,
but Noku answers right back with a nice combo of his own to finally get on the board for game 3 here.
I feel like I see Noku go for that specific confirm more than any other Pokemon trainer, and it's so good that Wave Relief and Up the off stage, just kind of chasing them out there. However, good patience on the tower, finding his way all the way back, but GuyGuy's really just, it feels like he's figuring him out.
Fire, yes. When he gets to play, it is scary.
Yep.
So
I think we're going to see a Charizard switch soon just to stay alive.
Might be necessary. Wow. Grab confirm. Nope. Back air gets the job done. Yeah, no tornado option there. Drifted too far out, but GuyGuy knows the routes that not only he needs to take, but that you have to take as well. Yep. And he knew, like, if you want to survive, you have to DI out, and that set him up perfectly for a back air opportunity. So
absolutely
great stuff. GuyGuy looking sad at the beginning of game 1, but man, he turned it around immediately. That set, fantastic.
He got a download on Noku and his habits, and realized the weak points in his flowchart, because right, in any flowchart there are places where you're making a commitment, where you are vulnerable. He baited those out, started finding his confirms, and when Luigi's getting all his hits, then right, you just explode. So really, really good adaptation from him. Really good stuff from Noku too, though. We saw just how efficient Pokemon Trainer can be, and he's still in bracket on the loser side. We've got Quid also in the house tonight, so some very, very high-quality Pokemon Trainer representation here at Alpha 5. And if you were wondering why there was that switch to the home menu right as soon as that game ended, it's because if you go to, after your match, if you're using a Pro Controller, you should also do that. Go to System Settings, scroll down to Controllers, and click Disconnect Controllers. Pull the switch out, press the X button, because the last thing you want to...
Makes me so happy. Every time GuyGuy plays a match, he doesn't even wait for the results of the match. He's disconnecting his controller like a good player. So this is a PSA to everyone at home. Remember to disconnect your controller.
Because the last thing you want, the last thing we want, the last thing your TO wants is to have to DQ you because you paused the match, especially the stream match, because your controller was in your backpack and you went to the bathroom. Because that feels bad for